Ace Bliggity. What's up, bro? What that down move life like?
Oh, come on.
What's that down move like, nigga? No.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Clear ball. Around second on its way to third. And they'll have runners in the corners. Bro. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to him.
Dummy dog head. Off today, gotta grind tomorrow though. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Even this series is put a game apiece.
What I'm talking about. Play out.
I don't pile a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the ditch. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. Alec Bowl up now for the Tigers. Swinging a ground ball up the middle.
Hit that like button for your boy, y'all. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Take it easy.
Things at work don't always work. But with
Gotta
easy
take this
care,
motherfucker off.
it always does.
When I be walking.
But now I use head and shoulders every wash. Because the active ingredient in head and shoulders fights off the microbes that cause danger.
Ah, I know how that shit is, brother.
Wait, what's going on?
I'm getting a hand from LegalZoom for our will.
Let's just have AI do it.
I appreciate the emojis too, but you gotta like the actual video. You might have to click on the screen or something for it to pop up. The homie said the emojis work too though. Like, you know, just to get the algorithm going.
I remember the stakes on the biggest stage, and there can only be one.
Stop.
There's only one chance.
Man, just got here and the dog already got fur all over my jacket. Shedder.
Go ahead, run on base. Tomas Nito with the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle.
Gotta pick up some wax. Oh, not the P blank, the homie Cole. Jesus loves you so much. He loves you too, Mace. Mace 700. 700, Mace. Oli, 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 oli.
The other way. Bro, like that piece out placement is the best ever. Try it. And this weekend, brother. If you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. So,
Good thing I got paper. So a hole right there.
it's a double play.
Hole.
All right, man. Whatever. Somehow, the tag gets it, and it's a double play to end the here in Pittsburgh, set to the last half of the seventh. Chase Money getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side, Torres.
Oh my God, bro.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That one.
Nah, not really. Yeah, not really. I did before though.
That's down. One outside.
If y'all tuning in, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Turn your boy up the right way, you heard? Turn your boy up. Ain't just weed though. Well, yeah, just weed.
How many runs did somebody gave up the ass and the box? Super late. How many runs did y'all get the Tigers in
Which contributed
Actuality.
They gave up 7 runs in 11. You deserve it again. Whatever fish
I got two homies that be like they'll smoke a cigarette. It look like you steal cupcakes out of my grandma's house. Shit, if it's good, hell yeah, bro. With a side of, with a glass of milk. Cold turkey. I have to prep myself up, but yeah, it's possible. It's hella possible. Hella possible. Hella. You 2 days in and stressing? Was you already prepping yourself up, or you just randomly just decided to just stop? No, stop. Go over there. You got fur. Go over there. So all I gotta do is blow smoke in that nigga direction. He said my grams ham and green bean casserole. I'll try the ham, but the green bean casserole, I'll probably slide on that. I'll pass on that for sure. That just doesn't sound too appetizing.
Chase Money, the next Pirate to hit. It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just right.
I don't know about that, bro.
And second. That one fouled off.
Sit down. I'm talking shit. I'm about to strike out.
0-2 now. Outside.
Go.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sit down.
He said, hell yeah, bro. He said, I just need to hit.
This one.
I got hit. I can right now. I can hit.
One out and a runner at second. Hitter's got some good. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a
It's all love, man.
whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Just try to vibe out, that's all.
And at second. Oh, that goal.
Well, Dalmatian dog over here trying to play.
2 strikes.
Nice 2-run shot. His 19th home run of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. Check out, not get over anxious and come out of your step. He stayed on it.
It's not too loud, is it?
Ooh, here's another shot singing. This guy's a chance to.
I got the wrong bait. Next time I'm gonna get a geek bar. But that shit do be, you feel me? I be needing that shit too. Like just a good little hit, you know? And nigga be zooming. Let me put my charger out real quick.
All right, video game. 3-0.
Shot volley.
Wrong one. Lucia Gay? Oh, what a name. Lucigue.
Lincoln can't stop with burning off his fridge. But we can help you grow in your career. Lincoln is the network that works for you.
What's up, though? How y'all doing, man?
On what would really happen if human beings develop superpowers. The void shows us that godlike power doesn't equal
What's the word?
The superiority can very easily turn into tyranny and insanity. But you know what's crazy?
What's the word, my bird?
The show are watered down versions of their original counterparts from Garth Ennis's comics. And if you think the show's messed up, you're not ready for the rest of this video. Today, we'll be looking at the real disturbing stories of 15 voice characters that were diluted to their core. And we'll give you a trigger warning right now because you're going to need it. A-Train. The story of Reggie Franklin is perhaps one of the best redemption arcs in recent memory. Eric Kripke gave A-Train a developing conscience, compelling family drama, and a complex, layered characterization involving drug addiction, struggles with morality, heart problems, and systemic racism. It makes for great TV, and Jesse T. Usher absolutely crushes the portrayal of this bad guy turned good. But it also completely washes away the unrepentant cruelty of the original character. In the comics, there is no redemption arc for him because he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, 1%. Bro, I was literally at 3% just now. Now my shit is on 7%.
Sorry about it for their grand total.
Charger worked fast as hell.
He's involved in Starlight's assault.
My shit was about to die. That's why I was moving around
and
just
he
now.
dislikes her popularity so much that he tries assaulting her again. She manages to
Y'all know that 1%? That shit move.
And that's something
It take a little minute.
Neither will we see him get his original thing because comic A-Train is an immature, purely
Gotta hurry up and do what you gonna do.
Exactly
For that motherfucker shut all the way off.
By the boys, Huey literally kicks his head off. He kills his first
Just sit here in the middle of eating dinner.
And he did it all.
Shit, I say plug it in and just get back to your phone afterwards, you know?
Because if he got comic book A-Train, people will start hating on Jesse T. Usher for portraying him. Ezekiel from the show is a loose adaptation of O Father from the comic, which gets a bit complicated in the finale season of The Void because O Father is not canon. He's a parody of evangelical megachurch leaders who hide their predation behind religious purpose. O Father systemically grooms, abuses, and discards young boys he labels as his sidekicks. And while Amazon's O Father has a similar backstory, the show never goes so far as to show us how he treats his sidekicks. And before his inclusion, Ezekiel was his replacement. And he's a bad guy, but he's not nearly as bad as being an unrepentant child molester. Ezekiel is just a hypocritical closeted pastor who runs Kids for Christ and likes to make out with men at a private soup club while preaching against homosexuality in public. He's correct and twisted, yes, and the fact that Butcher kills him takes away one more disturbing element from the church. But he lacks the systemic, deeply disturbing Epstein-level predation of his comic book inspiration. And what makes this worse is the fact that the real O-Father is now a part of the series. And he's cozying up with Ashley Barrett of all people, another known sexual demon. So really, we got off easy with Ezekiel in a way, because things could have been a lot worse, and Eric Critique decided to make him
Happy Thursday. What's up, D?
Lamplighter. The show's Lamplighter is given a sympathetic arc with genuine remorse, leading to a tragic suicide. His death was faked.
You know
He was
what?
forced to
I
help
think it's
Bob
time,
torture
yo.
and kill people to save growth.
I think it's time.
And before his death, he helped the boys out by assisting in their break-in.
I think it's time.
We will admit it was a little jarring seeing Sean Ashmore watching soup porn like it's a TV show. But hey, not all characters can be perfect, right? But even as vile as show Lamplighter was before his suicide, the comic version was way worse. Because in many ways, he was Aerys Targaryen, aka the Mad King. In the comics, the Seven tried to stop 9/11 from happening. Yeah, that's a real thing. And when they failed, Lamplighter retired. Vought covered it up, the boys found out, and when they blackmailed the Seven, Lamplighter lashed out by whining about being hurt in the ribs and needed to bargain with these puny humans. In the show, Mallory wanted to blackmail him into becoming the CIA's mole, and him killing her grandchildren was accidental because he was looking for Mallory. But in the comics, Lamplighter dug his own grave. He decided to kill Mallory's grandchildren to send a message. And because he's a pyromaniac like Aerys, Lamplighter got aroused by his fiery antics as well. In fact, he was addicted to the feeling, and this act made the Seven see him as a liability. They handed him over to the boys, who ultimately beat him to within an inch of his life before Mallory shot him in the head. But that wasn't the end for him, because Vought reanimated Lamplighter with limited intelligence, kept him locked in a basement where he would play with his own feces, and used cleaning his prison as punishment for suits.
It looks better with the highlighted
As bad as Ashmore's version was, it wasn't nearly as horrific as the OG Lamplighter, and now you know why. Vic the V. Victoria Newman is honestly one of our favorite characters from Amazon's movies. She's a cunning, head-popping political operator who's supremely confident in her own abilities. Claudia Dumont absolutely crushed the role of female Icarus, miscalculating her rise to power, which is a step up from the original Vic the V, because that guy is just yikes. The comics Victor Newman is something else entirely. A violent, intellectually stunted sex addict who serves as a biting parody of George W. Both a nepo baby and an incredibly cruel employer. He cannot string a sentence together without coaching from handlers, and requires Secret Service agents to physically dress him before his sexual encounter. At the same time,
Mortal Kombat
he also makes those same agents
though.
do things no sane man would subject their employees to, including guarding him a hero gag, which he actively participates in. His entire characterization is built around mocking his incapacity, something that would never fly in modern television. And unlike Victoria, Victor actually becomes the president of the United States. When he was killed by Homelander in the comics, we breathed a sigh of relief because it wasn't murder. It was a mercy.
No, it ain't right if I ain't dead.
Compared to him, Vicky's rainbows and sunshine and sprinkles that copiers off you. And some of those are even pepper. Queen Maeve. In the show, Queen Maeve has a redemption, a homosexual relationship with her girlfriend Elena, and even becomes a proper superhero by the time she assists Butcher and Starlight with taking down Stormfront as well as Homelander. And most importantly, Maeve is still alive, with OG power. And when she goes off into the sunset with her girlfriend, that can't be said for comic book, because that girl is such a mess. When she eventually does help out the good guys, her death feels somewhat boring. Comic Maeve empathizes with Starlight's plight, but she tells her to suck it up, matter of fact, not with sympathy. And despite having more of a moral compass than the rest of the Seven, she still indulges in the same vices as all of them. She's frequently seen martinis or having group sex with several bodybuilders, and she's had more abortions than she can count. Despite all that,
start getting on earlier
has a
during the
couple of
day.
children running around the world, and at least her end is somewhat heroic. She helps the boys plant bugs in Bot Tower, which is a task delegated to Huey in the show. And when she's discovered, she fights Homelander and Black Noir to the death. That's another aspect of her character that's heavily changed by the TV series. Because in the comics, the reason she breaks up with Homie is because he's tricked her into having sex with Black Noir, after making her wear a blindfold. Maeve is abused in a way that makes her jaded nature a lot more justifiable than her show counterparts drinking and sex-capades with Butcher. And while we're not trying to belittle the trauma that Dominique McElligot's Maeve experiences, we can't say that her story isn't watered down with extreme things. Blarney Cox and the Teenage Kicks. This character represents one of Enos's most controversial uses of shock humor, as does the rest of the team. But, at least in the show, Sage and Adrian have proper, fleshed-out characters with some redeeming qualities. The rest of Teenage Kicks isn't on their level, and they're probably just as bad as their comic book counterpart. But they aren't feral sex and drug addicts, and that's just a fact. All of them decide to attack the boys en masse when they leak their private activities. But one of them in particular gets a fate we're glad we'll never see. Blarney Cock is one of those Queen Maeve kids we mentioned. What's going on? He's conceived on her by the legend, who's ready for the weekend. Y'all ready for the weekend? Well. And initially, he's raised in an orphanage in Ireland. Once his powers activate, Bob recruits him into Teenage Kicks, and there he indulges in the same antics as the rest of the team until he's accidentally killed by Huey in his first suit confrontation. That seems like a normal thing for the series. But the punchline is that a hamster was found stuffed inside his head. His corpse was recovered by Bob. And when Blarney Cock is later reanimated as a zombie, he seeks out Huey, not for revenge, but to reclaim the hamster plans for this weekend. Use. He also has the same obsession as zombie Lampland, and the entire bit intersects gross out humor with homophobic gerbiling mythology in a way that would never fly today. This is why Blarney Cock was cut entirely from the show. Well, this and his parentage. As for the rest of the Teenage Kicks, they're still debauched hedonists, no doubt about it. But they're not nearly as bad as their comic book.
I love sausage. What kind of love sausage?
I can't believe we're staying here.
Smoking right now. Yeah, just chilling.
With Base 44, a simple sentence.
Y'all can see it.
Your website. Plug in what you need. Connect payments, save calendars,
you can see the
and as you go bigger,
post.
Your site does too. Base 44.
People should absolutely rethink what they know about our referring tools. It's not the same token.
Go get that pack, gang. Holla at me. Holla at me when you about to roll up, man.
Passionately up share our industry, making sure that we deliver the highest quality tools.
What if I don't like my therapist? You'll find one you do. I can't deal with insurance. Rula makes that part easy. There's too many decisions. Enough. We're going to therapy.
With Rula, get it?
Love Sausage. Love Sausage is one of the best gag characters in The Boys. Because, well, Rudd's gotta love sausage. He got his name from his enormously long prehensile, which somehow isn't even the worst genitalia-based superpower in this franchise. Every time we see him, we're worried about MM. Because, you know, that sausage is going to find a way around his neck one way or another.
So,
but here's the thing. The show reduced him to a comedy bit after introducing him as a tortured Sage grotesque subject. He stripped of his backstory, his hair was and he exists solely to torture Mother's Milk and his macho man image. In the comics, Vasily is a tragic, surprisingly wholesome Russian ex-superhero who runs a bar and genuinely helps the boys on several of their missions. His endowment is just a bizarre side effect of his powers. It's clearly
my
visible
plans for the weekend is I'm going to go in my pool and I'll probably like bake something. I'll probably cook something. You be cooking? You know that? What's one of your favorite things to cook?
Only a tiny percentage of suits are based outside the United States. The real Love Sausage is a man who dies in
a same thing. It's just that, you know, we gave it that, you know, that flavor. Ryder, but with a Y. R-Y-D-A. Like, what up, Ryder? You know?
Little Nina. The show's Little Nina is just a standard, albeit ruthless, Russian mobster. Her interactions with Frenchie and Kimiko are menacing, yes, and the fact that she tortures Frenchie by bringing up his traumatic past, both as her hitman and with his father, is uncomfortable to watch. But Katya Winter's Nina is remarkably tame and less ambitious compared to
you like everything you cook? You like everything you cook? All right, what do you like cooking the most then?
In the comics, Nina's name is literal because she's unbelievably petite. She's a Russian mobster who's addicted to masturbation and aligned with the plot. Her goal is to overthrow the Russian government and become its new president. So she creates a disposable army of soups using a defective bootleg version of
Yo, GTA? Well, which one?
When a
5?
specific radio frequency is activated in their proximity,
You know, a lot of people like San
these
Andreas
soups heads
still.
would explode simultaneously. Her plan was to use them to take over the Kremlin and then kill them all to take over the premiership. Sadly, that was never going to work out because Vought didn't trust her. Butcher found the bomb they left in her private jet and planted it in one of Mina's favorite toys, which she
Stealing
detonated
people's
when she was
cars in
playing with,
GTA.
leading to one of the most
Wow.
infamously
You
disturbing
deserve
deaths
some
in
stars.
Really, the only thing that show
I like
and
Liberty
comedy
City.
have in common is their obsession with sex.
I used to play that a lot
Because in
on
every other aspect, they're
the
completely
PSP.
different characters.
I'll play that. Man, what other game did I play on the PSP?
Mother's Milk's entire family.
I played that a lot. I played GTA a lot. I'm trying to think of the other game that I had. I can't think of it
It's
right
what they
now.
do to Mother's Milk. Or more accurately, what they do to his
But
history. Because
I
in
do
the
that,
comics,
and I watch
Ryan
Resident
Butcher
Evil
isn't the
2
first natural born
and Lords of
soup Mother's
Dogtown.
Milk is. The show gives Marvin Milk a stable, loving background, a stern but supportive wife, and a daughter that thinks he's her hero. Yeah, they hit a Todd-sized speed bump in the road, but it's clear that MM, Monique, and Janine are a unit. And most importantly, Mother's Milk is not a soup. He's a man whose family was wronged by soups, Soldier Boy in particular, and he spends his life trying to bring them to justice like his father. In the comics, Marvin was born a soup with increased strength, durability, and intelligence because he had compound V in his vein. But to keep himself stable, he has to
How many stars you got? 2?
His breast milk, even at the age of 40, which is why he's called Mother's Milk. The show changed his surname from
3.
Wallace to Milk to explain that moniker without having to touch on his obviously unsettling topic. He had a brother called Mike.
I love Lords of Dogtown. Bro, that's my shit, bro.
His powers caused his body
Well, back then, when I used to have a PSP.
When the helmet he was wearing crushed his skull. MM's ex-wife Monique is a crack addict who, in one of the most disturbing subplots in the entire comic, recruits their teenage daughter Janine into filming incest pornography with her. And Janine herself has V in her system, which causes her to look like a teenager when she's barely 12 years old and hang out with crowds she isn't wise enough to ignore. Show casuals could dream up this backstory for Mother's Milk.
The actor plays
because it was
on
crafted
Sky High
to define just how deep Vought's fangs poison every corner of life. But it's so extreme, the show embraced it entirely.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is one
yeah,
backstory
yeah,
above
yeah,
the rest
yeah,
of the
yeah.
MM is the North Star of the
The dude that was sick in Lords of Dogtown, he was the main dude in Sky High.
Don't think
Yeah,
he'd be
he
able to
sure
do
was.
half of what he does.
I don't know his
So,
name by heart,
Mother's
though.
Milk and his whole family have their true stories watered down. But it's for the best because the truth is deeply traumatizing.
He said no stereotypes here. What was he gonna say, man? I'm all about vibes, gang.
Terrorize the world with his psionic power.
Wu-Tang it? Hell no.
He's a saint compared to John.
I got a video in my phone somewhere of the homie Wu-Tang in the ropes.
John Godolphin was never adapted for the show at all, and for good reason. He's a serial pedophile who kidnapped children, injected them with compound V,
For real.
and groomed and abused them to make himself their savior and quote-unquote loving father figure. He used this formula on the entire G-Men roster, who hated him, but were unable to escape him because of their condition. He faked their backgrounds as soup orphans.
They gonna
generously adopted.
I don't know if they pitched the idea or if it's already in the works. But supposedly they was gonna do a Sky High too.
Well, John created a new
If you still fuck with it.
without Vaught's consent. And then the implication
What's
is
up,
that
boy?
he treated them the same way
What's
he
up?
treated the G-Men before prepping them for the field. When exposed, Vought simply had a private army massacre all of Godolphin's quote-unquote kids, including Godolphin himself, because they couldn't stomach his methods and tastes. You know you're messed up when Vought keeps guys like Holman around and eliminates you. And now you know why we call him Thomas Godolphin a saint, despite his institution of a Might Makes Right curriculum and plans for
Bro, I'm serious. Check it out. Look it up. Look it up.
This is the single biggest deletion of the character from page to screen, and it's yet another moment where we're glad the show took a different approach, because the David Garn comic actor was Black Noir, Amazon would shut down. The show made Noir a loyal soldier with a tragic backstory that involved brain damage that rendered him mute and a burning hatred for Soldier Boy. Now, we're on our second version of Black Noir right now. And while this one can fly like
Make sure y'all double tap, man, and make sure y'all answer the post when I get a chance.
And Homie's actually aware of this fact. That's how his quote-unquote wank on Maya came to be. And he figured that since Noir was himself, he might as well be his best friend. What he didn't know was that Vought created Noir to kill John if he went rogue. And while he was a shitty person and a worse team leader, he never did. This caused such a massive dissonance between Noir's conditioned purpose to exist and the reality he was experiencing his
Homelander and U.S.
able
Agent
to fulfill his
or
purpose,
Batman and Spider-Man?
also wanting to do the same. Noir disguised himself as Homelander and committed most of the atrocities he's accused of in the comics, including eating a live infant, raping Becca Butcher, and desecrating corpses. In fact, Black Noir's actions are what drove Homelander into staging
Like
his
that.
local takeover because he
Like
thought
that.
he was
Hey,
black
Foxy,
out
I can't
and
do it.
actually doing those things. And he too succumbed to madness eventually. So when it was revealed
Not
that
the
he
roach.
wasn't insane,
Not the
he was
roach.
framed by his claim to force boss hand.
Y'all crazy the way y'all be smoking roaches.
Almost made us so bad. You know you were an absolute
Roaches
monster.
be like
You
the
could
most
make us so
potent.
bad. That's exact crap. And for that reason, we're glad to show it adapt Black Noir's acting. Because like we said, Amazon probably would shut down. Billy Butcher. And this brings us to the final character who's been diluted by Eric. Because while Show Butcher is complex and haunted with flaws that we can see playing out on screen, Comic Butcher is an outright monster. In the show, Butcher at least makes some attempts at being honest with himself and his friend. When he offers Huey the chance to avenge Robin, he was weaponizing him.
Make
Yes,
sure y'all
but
answer the
he
post.
ended up actually connecting with Huey on a much deeper level. In the comics, he was manipulating Huey as a pawn from the very beginning, and at no point did he show any genuine affection for him. In the comics finale, after the boys have essentially won, he murders Mother's Milk, Frenchie, and the female. And
You
the
ever
female
seen
of the
Cheech and Chong?
to stop
I never watched that
interfering
before.
with his plans to detonate Compound V and wipe out all supes. And also because they were supes themselves. His plan included collateral human casualties in the fight because he went to kill the legend, but he had a heart attack before he could. Garth Ennis himself said writing those deaths felt like murder. And the fact that Butcher wanted Huey to kill him as a way of absolving his sins is the ultimate.
Not my nigga,
Because in
Hubert.
the show, at least his guilt is somewhat justified.
My
He
nigga,
sees Huey as a
Hubert.
little brother Lenny. Butcher wants to be killed by Lenny. But in the comics, he bangs Raven
Short,
off,
huge.
kills Love Sausage to stop him from sabotaging his
Here's that.
and does all sorts of things. He's the real villain of the season. In the show, Butcher's just a man with demons. And right now, his demons are getting the best. That's why he's a completely watered down version of his comic book counterpart. And if you've made it this far, congratulations. That's our list of every character that has been diluted in Amazon's. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more voice content all summer long. We'll see you guys real soon with yet another video. Until then, stay safe and have a nice day. 2 stars. 2 unstoppable forces. 2 huge personalities. 2 of the greatest of all time. This is going to be the story.
Oh,
Nurses
pretty sick, right?
when nurses are given their flowers. And while nurses appreciate the pizza parties, some things never change.
Oh, Gambino. Oh, Gambino. Oh, he got me fucked up. I was supposed to look up that song, but I think I remember it now. I think it's called Redbone. The song is called Redbone, bro. That's my shit. By Childish, that's my shit. I ain't gonna cap. You funny for that. I don't look nothing like that nigga though. On me. Because I think it was like earlier today I was just like listening to YouTube music and I came across that nigga. And I'm like, somebody in the chat did say I look like that nigga. They got me fucked up. I don't look nothing like that nigga. Oh God, bro. Shit is fire, bro. But what? Didn't he turn like actor? Or some shit like that? Yeah, it was you're Coral West, because I fucks with you. You got the what's your name. I fucks with you. But yeah, didn't bro become like an actor? Or is that somebody else? I think that's Donald Glover. Yeah, I think that's Donald Glover.
This blue serum is a root cause for many of the issues that are plaguing the boys' verse at this very moment. And we shouldn't be surprised that
It was Donald, huh?
Compound V is the whole reason Bot exists. And
I don't know why I thought Childish was in some shit.
But how exactly does it give people their power? What are the effects it has on the place? How many versions of it are there? And does the impact go beyond Mandy's ability to knock spells into that? We'll be answering all those questions and more in this video. So, without further ado, let's get right to it.
It's 10 feet.
I never really listened to
V1. This is the original recipe for Compound V, which is also what Homelander should have used his 11 herbs and spices.
I still need more songs from Gambino. I really just listen to that song, to be honest.
Didn't know he wasn't giving the good stuff. V1 is the formula that Frederick Vaught was developing even when he was back in Nazi Germany and helping his pals Hitler and Goebbels with their genocide of his youth. As a revolutionary geneticist, Hitler made him the chief physician of the Dachau concentration camp, where Vaught tested the earliest iterations of Compound V on prisoners of war. In many ways, he's like a combination of Reinhard Heydrich and Josef Mengele, because he had the final solution mentality and a character arc that would put Mengele's moniker of the Angel of Death to shame. Vaught likely spent close to a half a decade experimenting on those confined within Dachau, and in that time period, dozens, if not hundreds, of his laboratories.
I got a tape coming out soon during the summer. Sometime during the summer, maybe in July.
With who went on to become Liberty and then Stormfront.
Based off
After
Wayne,
realizing
like
that the
inspired
Third
by
Reich was
Wayne.
doomed to fail because of Hitler's epic mismanagement of German resources, Vaught defected to America, where he immediately found himself in a position of power because, while Oppenheimer was struggling with the atomic bomb, Frederick had already field tested a version of V. This is what the series calls V1, and what we refer to as immortality juice. Since Vaught was a geneticist, it's safe to assume that his formula, once administered, would alter a person's genetic code down to the cellular level. V1 gave people two types of power sets. The first was an overall increase in all their physical stats like strength, speed, and durability. This varied from subject to subject, of course, because we've seen Stormfront getting burnt to a crisp, whereas Soldier Boy can literally eat bullets. But overall, V injections increase a person's inherent physical abilities, in addition to reducing or outright eliminating cellular degradation. That's the primary reason why Soldier Boy, Stormfront, and Bombsight in Season 5 look exactly the same several decades ago. Their cells don't degrade. So, unless someone more powerful than them takes their lives, they just keep on living forever. The second set of powers is that which manifests in a person on an individual level, such as Stormfront's lightning manipulation and flight. Soldier Boy didn't get additional powers, but it's possible that the reason he was the strongest suit alive was because that was his additional power. His physical stats were through the roof, even for a suit. So, we imagine that his case was more of a basics taken to the extreme. V1 was clearly meant to be given to adults, because his first successful test subject was his own wife, and his second and most popular test. There were a lot of great big name platforms.
Make it work.
I've been saying it for. I told Peace on the pod. I told him I'm not. He's done. He quit.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flagrant. Schultz here. Alex Media. Marky Gagnon. Miles is.
Cut it diagonal so you can stretch it.
What are you doing?
Exactly what everyone feared has happened. Homelander has taken V1, and now he is immortal. So how do...
All right, I got your message. I have been an absolute psycho. Absolute psycho.
I love you for admitting that.
And with art, and honestly, even worse when I was younger. When I was younger, I would be dating a guy.
Podcasting is now mainstream. What was once a niche.
Chat, what's the word? If you haven't already, make sure y'all answer the post.
So I just thought.
Come here. Come here.
Chipotle honey chicken is back. Grilled chicken, chipotle peppers, and pure honey. It takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
This is Buick now.
What are you doing?
Buick.
I see you wagging your tail. What are you doing, huh?
9% APR. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $22.50 purchase allowance on Encore GX.
What's up, Los Angeles? Tickets
What are you
on
doing?
sale now. May 16th, I'll see you there.
What's up, LA? Go to Ticketmaster.com and get your tickets to see Platinum Mike Perry versus Nate D.
Yeah, what you gonna go see?
Just short over to Edmonds, and he's not. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded.
Damn.
The bottom half of inning number 6 and the 5, 6, 7 slots to him. It's the Dodgers 4 and the
World
Pirates 3.
Combat 2. Yup. Yup. Yup.
Coming out for the Pirates, Joey Barton.
That shit gonna be gas, bro. It's gonna be gas.
Second, 2 down. Tucker now.
And that dog tweaking. Oh yeah, he's bad though.
The first ball game, and the Pirates to get one of the series on the road. Money really stood out in this one. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came off. When the player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Great job on this.
Chase Money is getting ready to go.
Good job, guys.
Side corner. Smith will handle the catching duties in this one. And lead off in today's game. So far this season, his on-base percentage is right around 370. Gonna count 1 and 2. Stays alive.
No stem.
He hit.
No stemmy bimmies, please.
Bro.
In the air,
No
left
stemmy
field.
cheeks.
On the run.
Will Smith, boy, when nobody else can hit, bro, he went front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close. That's a real nice cut. Oh, another one. Cut. It's pretty effective. Oh, right. Cut.
This one popped.
Let me catch it, bro. What's up?
Money has a beat on it. 2 away down.
Lock against these motherfucking dogs. Dogs, them.
Here comes that funky Muncie to the play.
Yep.
Drop that. Whatever the fuck that is.
Muncie, who debuted glasses on April 30th.
And let me switch pitch like Pat Van Diet or whatever dude's name.
Now Quattro.
Oh, it's that.
You're getting it.
The first Muncie wants to do this.
In there.
I will bear down, brothers. Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good. Very confident strike zone away.
On the ground.
Bro, when you bear down and they just hit that shit, it's like.
And that's ball 4.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but it was exactly trying to attack his own.
Muncie off the first with 2 away.
Bye.
That one is absolutely
I got one right here.
The relay to the play.
Sweet.
Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, but that's just a lot of it.
That's chasing that time.
Another.
On the ground to third. Foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles underneath it and makes the grab. But that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready to
Please.
Freddie Freeman. Ready.
This dog don't know what toy he want to play with, y'all.
Everybody on his team has been better at trying to get runs this season, Siggy. Well, that is Brandon working through some struggles lately.
Where you going, Shitty?
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a
What's
goal.
up, chat? What y'all doing? How y'all doing?
When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in
My
your
bad. I know
control.
y'all probably can't see.
He's got it. And there's two guys. Space is empty. Ryan Wood now at the plate. Over to first. And the Dodgers. He's up against an 85-plus rated R, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, but when he reaches base,
Yeah.
check in for controller cheats.
Your ass down there. Don't come up here.
Swinging a ground ball.
I don't think I've ever seen me hitting so poorly in MLB. This is terrible.
Fried rice sound good right now. What they call it? Sure, fried rice.
Edmund with a homer in his last game.
Let's go get some bowls, D. I'm assuming you want to draw. Let's go get some bowls, man.
Good job to fight that one off.
The computer won't go away.
Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up to the strike three.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They're taking a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him.
I'm gonna go give me one of those little Naruto ramen rice bowls.
He's going to consider good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. It looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside his zone.
Leaves that one off the inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitches a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's
So good, indica.
but even better takes.
Called nerd runs.
It really might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do
Got like
get a
a-
delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these
Like an
pitchers.
exotic
They won't be able to
exotic
keep their
taste
arms
to it.
forever if it's a long break.
Can I get some Russian words?
Oh, Cali, Brody. LA. My boy Tank. What up, baby? What's going on, G?
Showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be.
Hey, watch how fast the month go by, Tech.
The starter's pitch count is starting to get.
Hey, what about you, driver? What state you in?
Fights it up.
Or country?
Look, fastball high.
To the next arm. Damage. That might be the case today.
They ain't following the computer. I'm telling you, I don't know.
Yeah.
Foul off.
Bro, I don't even know what to throw here. You can't get the computer out, man.
High octane. What the fuck is that?
He's not swinging that shit.
What the
Look at this
fuck
guy,
is that?
bro.
Difficult to get on the same plane and do anything.
Shit on my shit. I think it was from the dog. I'm in Philadelphia. Oh, you in the ghetto. You in the land of the dirt bike. West Philly. Oh, you over there by Kensington. You over there by Zombie Land. You fuck with that nigga, Skrilla. He said she should smoke that bug. I don't even think it was a bug, bro. don't know what it was. Like a piece of something that was just chewed up. Dog be chewing on all types of shit, bro. I don't know what that motherfucker was, though. You said that's North Philly? Where's the good part of Philly at? What side is that? Where the safe neighborhoods?
Went back to the
emojis. See you, Yoshi. That one. Oh, we take the lead. We take the lead.
Yoshi. Okay.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total update. More crunch, more flavor. Eat the chips. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
He says one big giant toilet.
A delightful way to take care.
I wouldn't mind visiting Philly though. It's that I ain't never really met nobody from Philly before. Where'd you move to? If you can move anywhere.
One of the biggest swings in the game, though, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at bat right here. Yo, my attributes was nasty. Look at that. 45 contact. 45 vision. And he can't come up with it. 45 vision. We'll see how they score this. We already. And he dives back in safely. Right in there. And that's a stolen base.
No, I'm saying you. Where would you want to move to? If you can move anywhere. Minnesota? Okay. Minnesota. Home of the Timberwolves. It's not bad, bro. Not bad. What's out there? What's out there though? Like in Minnesota, what they got out there?
Base hit in the center. Nice. In the score. It's an single, and they lead by 2. Just money. The next Pirate ticket. Equilibrium time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter.
Turn up.
All right. Let's strike away. Be able to win against the Dodgers.
Minneapolis.
High fly ball, right field. Reynolds gets under it.
Easy. Come on, man.
Pirates take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Money was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good innings on the mound as well.
Money.
Pitch was just maple on the donut. What a special talent. Win is a win.
So 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chase Money. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Money, money, baby.
No score here in the second. Oh,
Somewhere where it's peaceful. Hey, man.
Money.
You want to get under the ball anyway.
Let's see if this turns into a jam.
Try to see if this one shines. What are you doing? Calm down.
And that one foul off.
Pretty good pitch. Yeah, let's take a look back. He wants to get his arms extended. Knocks the ball away.
Oh, shit.
Just don't get him square up.
And it's second. Late that time, and strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to. Oh,
Stop.
but some way.
When you fall off, man. Stop. Dog tweaking.
He just needs to be the match that lights the fire.
How am I missing the ball?
Thomas under it. And there's 1 down.
Hitley. You went hitless, kid.
Playing for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum.
Let's get it.
Swing and
My nigga Ace back in this blizzy.
throw in holds the lead runner at second.
Jake Magnum. Who's up now?
Blizzy
Yo,
gang.
listen, if you could just get a single, if you get a single, bro, I come in, I'll crack.
In the air, right field.
My nigga Blizz. Ace Blizzy. All right, 8 boogies.
Game to forget in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate. You go to back practice in a second. He's capable of better.
No shit.
Wrong with it either. That time ain't right. We could play in San Diego for 3 games. I think we still got a little time in this video.
Filthy animal.
What's Stephanie? What the hell is she?
You better poop on that mat.
Trying to do it for the city. We have 38.
God damn. Something was in my eye. That shit was crucial.
We have 30 games left for each of these. 6 games left for that. All right.
What you doing, man? You took a gangster in there?
I think I'm using job.
Lingering booty ass.
I switched the job. I didn't switch the... Let's go.
That dog is a mess, chat. See? That quick little fix, man.
I'm coming there popping.
I told my dude too late to pick up, so I'll catch him tomorrow.
Is Kenny locked in that in the game?
Hell yeah, I feel that.
Alright, so he has probably a generic thing.
Niggas have to shut it down, you feel me? Start it back up tomorrow type shit.
I know this is not. So let's just go to BP for just like 2 seconds. And also, I'm thinking of getting rid of that.
What you doing there? Yeah, it's 11:45 out here. You for sure ahead. 3 hours. That's crazy. Slipping in his own piss.
I think we might be good to go. I was late. Get one more good contact. Jeez, throw it in the zone. We don't have time for this. I'll take that. That'd have been a hit. All right, here's Padre. Pull over to Padre. Relax, please.
Ah.
All-around impact. This rookie is at the top of the so now, here's the starts now. 0-2. Here's a high chopper. On the first, that.
Yeah.
Already down. Who's pitching today? Oh, Sam.
Welcome back. And coming off the
See? You make me sneak. Slinky, you're making me sneak.
Close one doesn't get them.
That's it. It's an accident. It wasn't a good pitch.
And here comes the challenge. It's just shaky zone.
It wasn't a good pitch.
He's left with it. The 0-1. The hard foul to the left.
That sound wild, bro.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes one swing to change the tone. This is got to be that moment.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Catcher challenge will take
Hit that like button if y'all tuning in, man. Hit that like button.
Junior. Side could be two. With a second for one. On the first double play.
You have responsibilities. And you also have dreams. Whether you're looking to advance your career or launch a new one, Ryan can help you build a brighter future. Ryan works for you.
Whether you're a professional contractor or seeking to take pride in handling your own,
The landlord, the new one, he tripping.
Freight has the saws, drills, and grinders you need to get the job done right at prices that can't be beat. Harbor Freight, your power tools destination.
We got our ass.
Roll that shit, light that shit, smoke that shit. Where's that from? How high to?
Well, that's a whole ball two. O'Hearn, the runner at first with two gone. fouls one off. 2-2. The Lakers are in trouble. Coming home. It's 4-1.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI goal. Skiing coming up.
Swinging a little roller. They're doing something.
Oh, God. Will you go sit down, man?
Ryan Jefferson for play.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Swinging it dry. This one is.
Let's go, boy! Let's go!
And then rally.
Who is this gentleman? Oh, he's
Dealing with some.
His hands exploded. Get that shit. Get that.
The Coffee Brothers album? Who was that?
So now back to the top of the order.
People five overnight.
Strikeouts and 2 groundouts. Into the air left field.
Game will play. Just don't give it up. Stand down.
Loriano comes up to hit.
2 out. DG!
And he's got it.
That man Jeffrey.
He's one of the
Jeffrey, you did that shit.
money.
You did that.
In the winner.
You
Say you
did that.
did that.
Hitters who can consistently
Get wins like this one.
Devin the Dude. Definitely got to check Brody out. What you got planned for the weekend, D?
up the middle. The dive, he's got it. The throw, he's in there in time.
I need you to stop, bro. You're trolling. The throw from this guy. It was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Money in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
Down the middle.
So a runner on board to start the inning. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Ryan O'Byrne comes up to him.
Like and subscribe. That's it. That's all. They make smoke music.
All right, no out. It's just got to step off my ball and play very slow.
You don't have a different behind the plate. He's going to steal cover almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the baseball.
The foul ball, he stays alive. Runner good, nobody out. Here it is, top half of number 3.
Okay.
the ground, the favorite.
And I'm messing with that trash. Dog, mess with the trash. Come sit down real quick. There you go. Lay down. Sit down. You going to Jersey? Fuck with it.
But if you did, just imagine how would it feel if your phone got disconnected, no cash, no gas.
Ace, where you at, gang?
That was helping to stuff. She took the kid, the dog, and the kitty, and everybody know you
Omega.
never know they feel pity. And what's really dumb is now you just home. No more clothes, can't go to the show for this one. And you wonder why. And you resort to getting high. But damn, you can't find your stash. And you never took the time to ask yourself what you gonna do when the people go home and you wanna
Okay.
but the people's all alone.
I fucks with it. I fucks with it. I stamp that. That's what everybody been saying lately. It sounds goofy as hell, but hey, I fucks with it. Let me up you real quick. God damn. Yeah. I can't play the full song, bro. They be YouTube be tweaking, bro. I mean, they be trying to flag a nigga. On me. Like I'll be live. They'll tell me some shit like, we detect the audio in your live. You gotta end it now. Or face consequences type shit, you know? But shit, the first bar was smooth though. That's all I need to hear, you know? That shit was smooth. Yep. Pissed in shit. Same spot I cleaned up when I got in this motherfucker. Well, at least you know where the mat usually be at. There ain't no mat right there.
He ate the fucking knots earlier.
Play Sticky Green. Oh, Devin. Smoke like me. Roll my weed. Gotta know. Oh, I'm here with my time's low.
And it's getting hard to see because my eyes low. Marijuana minutes, nigga time slow. On the push clock, it's always time to smoke. Say I look high, say I'm high, bro. Still laughing, no, just facing. On occasions, couldn't wait to go on cop from random. Rolling blunts of 50, stuck in my mom's basement. Had drove for sale, but niggas was smoking haze then. We were all a day then. Don't know what somehow I made a way. And nigga, them bills need paid, but
Still blazing, still blazing, still blazing. Slapper right there. You need to go to a park or something. Sit down. Sit down. Sit. I be listening to different artists, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. I be listening to different artists. I like to mix my shit up low key. Smooth beat though. Sit down, man. Stop moving with all that hair and shit. Your owners need to get you a little shot so you can stop shedding. My first dog did shed. I had to schnauze it. You did.
Misunderstanding about the cheat. I see. Line state I'm feeling this to be. What I need. Big fat jelly to be lit. Burger smoke the zigzag. Really make shit. Not lazy. Bomb back. Mouth. Anything that you can eat. Experience. I did try. Damn near die. Straight up. If you see me blowing out smoke, you can let it.
I can feel it in the back of my mind. It's like every time
God damn. That's a slapper.
That's it on the mind. Bro, oh, now you don't want to go back out there?
You want to go to a park, huh? Traumatized. I'm about to find this movie, yo. Give me a second. That's some shit that I'm looking for. Anyway. Hey,
What are you doing? You better not go in there and shit again.
Okay. I'm ready for a dab hit. Bro, that shit don't fuck your chest up, bro.
Come here. Sit down. Sit.
Not yet. I need to though. I need to make some time so I can get back to writing. Mortal Kombat 2, brother. That shit fucking up. There we go. Oh. Put some plastic down. Let's do a collab. Hey, the movie was just playing too. What the fuck? Redo it. Onion play. I gotta wait for these websites to load up. So Mr. Pookie. Motherfucker taking forever. What's up, Shane? What's going on? All right, how you doing? How you doing? Oh. What the fuck happened to the phone?
Look at you. Come on, girl. Look at you. Hey, shit. Sit your ass down.
Oh, tweaking, man.
Come on.
She says just hit a blinker so hard it made me sneeze. Sound like it hurt.
Hey, get out of there. Hello? No, I'm good. Say it one more time. Y'all too. Yeah. And shitting and pissing. But he good. He just hyper as hell. Like,
Sit down. Get out of there. Get out of your mouth. Sit down. Relax.
Trying to get this movie to play. Mortal Kombat. See Mortal Kombat? Kevin Hart roast session? Is he roasting like the audience? I watch some shit like that. Good boy. Oh, nah, not on the couch. You know who hilarious, bro? Ari Spears. If you're looking for somebody that be roasting people, check him out, bro. All he do is roast the audience. This dog keep on fucking sitting on me. F movies. For what? Let's see. Put watch that. Good boy.
She was dealing with intense grief, constant media attention, online harassment, and widespread public speculation that she wasn't biologically his daughter. She was placed under psychiatric care following the incident, marking one of the lowest points in her life after losing her father. When Michael died in 2009 in Los Angeles, it was revealed his finances were far worse than people realized. Despite his global fame, he was reportedly $500 million in debt, tied to massive loans, legal costs, and the upkeep of assets like Neverland Ranch. His debt triggered a complex financial collapse,
Yeah, shit on the school
forcing his
board.
estate into an immediate battle to stabilize what he left behind. Immediately after his death,
What you got going on, no ace?
autopsies and investigation, and kept in a
Put it like
private
that.
mausoleum as family disputes and legal issues delayed the funeral. His fallen funeral at Staples Center drew millions, ending with his daughter Paris Jackson breaking down in tears in one of the only times she ever spoke publicly. Extra morbid facts, Part 192. In 2010 in Philadelphia, federal agents and local authorities raided a clinic run by Kermit Cosnell, initially suspecting it was operating as a pill. What they found inside was far more horrific than illegal prescriptions. Investigators reported a pervasive stench, filthy conditions, and bloodstained equipment left unclean. The clinic was described as so unsanitary that several agents said they felt physically ill while searching it. As the investigation expanded, it was revealed that Gosnell had been performing late-term abortions under dangerous conditions, often far outside legal limitations. According to testimony, babies born alive were killed by severing their spinal cords. Morbid facts, Part 241. In the year 2000, pop singer Kirsty McCall died a year at the age of 41 while she was vacationing with her family in Mexico. The speedboat entered the restricted diving area and headed straight toward Kirsty and her son. She managed to push her teenage boy out of the way just in time, but was run over in the process and killed instantly. Ulysses S. Grant was also supposed to be assassinated by John Wilkes Booth, but he didn't intend to play in Ford Theater because his wife was on good terms with Lincoln's. In 2013, Florida man Jeff Bush was sleeping in his bedroom when a large sinkhole suddenly opened up directly beneath his bed, quickly swallowing him and his entire bedroom. His brother Jeremy heard his screams and jumped into the hole to rescue him, but was unable to reach him in time. Jeremy had to be pulled out by a police officer, even though he swore he could still hear his brother calling his name. Sadly, Jeff's body was never recovered, and the hole was eventually filled in. Morbid facts, Part 244. When Afghan girl Bibi Aisha was 12 years old, her father promised her to a Taliban fighter as compensation for her
Taliban.
committed by a member of Bibi's family. This practice, known as BOD, demands that a female from a criminal's family be given to the victim's family as a servant or bride. Bibi was forced into a badly abusive marriage, which she eventually escaped from years later at the age of 18. Bibi was soon found by police and jailed for 5 months before being returned to her father, who sent her back to her abusive husband's family. As revenge for her escape, they took her to the mountains and cut off her nose and ears before leaving her to die. Luckily, she was rescued by aid workers and flown to the U.S. to receive free reconstructive surgery. But upon arriving, Bibi suffered severe panic attacks, seizures, and self-harm as a result of the trauma she endured. Thankfully, her condition drastically improved over time, and she underwent 12 surgeries before peacefully residing in Maryland. Morbid facts, Part 271. The death of Alice in Chains lead singer Wayne Staley was only discovered when his accountants noticed that no money had been withdrawn in 2 weeks. They told Wayne's manager, who then contacted Wayne's mother to prevent
Stop.
the 6-foot-tall singer only weighed 86 pounds when his body was found. In 2020, a North Korean mother was sent to jail for choosing to save her 2 children from a house fire instead of saving portraits of North Korea's leaders. Ants can accidentally misinterpret the chemical trails left by other ants and start walking in circles. If too many members join in, it can kill the entire colony in what's known as a death spiral. In 2002, a Chechen terrorist attack at Moscow Theater resulted in the deaths of 130 people, but only one of them was actually killed by the terrorists. The other 129 were accidentally
This was the terrifying moment a driver realized he was about to be
boy.
carjacked. He turns down a narrow street at night and is immediately met by a group of men waving weapons that look like machetes. But instead of backing out, he moves forward, only to realize the road has been deliberately blocked. Two large tanker trucks are positioned on the street, and a fallen tree is laid out between them, leaving almost no way through. Within seconds, the men rush the car and start smashing the windows, trying to force their way inside. The driver panics but stays moving, squeezing the car through a tight gap along the side of the road, barely clearing the obstacles as the attackers were closing in. Manages to break past them and speed off before they can get the doors open. Incidents like this are a known tactic across parts of the world where organized roadside robberies happen frequently, with criminals blocking roads to trap drivers before surrounding the vehicle. It's not clear when this particular clip took place. The setup matches methods that have been commonly reported across the globe.
Movie websites, bro.
Facts, Part 985.
Steve Metz might have it.
So Stream X.
The situation soon escalated to the point where authorities were forced to intervene. Billy later said he was tranquilized and strapped to a military stretcher before being carried out and deported, with the Thai army reportedly involved in carrying him out. Idle has since described the incident as one of the lowest points of his life, driven by severe drug abuse and a reckless lifestyle that nearly destroyed him. In 1999, in Towanda, Pennsylvania, 11-year-old Adam Herman disappeared from his adoptive home. No missing persons report was filed at the time. 3 years afterwards,
Yeah, Stream X, right?
he was returned to state custody, while continuing to claim him as a dependent on taxes, legal filings, and collecting adoptive subsidy payments. In 2008, after his adoptive sister tried to reconnect with him as an adult, she discovered records falsely showed he had lived with the family until age 18. She then reported him missing nearly a decade after he vanished. The adoptive parents were later convicted of fraud for collecting thousands in payments after his disappearance. But no one has ever been charged in connection with what happened to Adam, as his fate remains unknown.
Bet, gang. Holla at your guala.
As an autopsy later found his coronary artery to be 90% blocked. Just a few days before he died, Randy had a routine checkup with his doctor who suggested a heart scan, which would have easily detected the fatal blockage, but Randy decided to put it off until this is the horrific result of inbreeding. Born in 1661, King Charles II of Spain was the product of 200 years of incest that intended to strengthen the family line. He was breastfed until the age of 4 and never fully learned how to walk. Morbid facts. Morbid facts. Part 5 in 2024 in Minnesota, an 18-year-old driver. This was in 2019 aboard the Disney Dream in the Atlantic Ocean. A 5-year-old girl climbed onto a porthole railing for a photo and fell nearly 50 feet into the ocean below. Her father jumped in after her seconds later, hitting the water hard before swimming to her and keeping her above the surface as the ship drifted on. With no flotation device and surrounded by open sea, they remained in the water until crew launched a rescue boat to pull them out. Both miraculously survived as the girl was treated for hypothermia, while her father suffered serious injuries, including a fractured spine from the impact with the water. In 2019, a few days before his death, he said this: "Every day that I have on Morbid Facts, Part 591. Morbid fact. In Istanbul, morbid fact. The biggest fraud. Morbid fact. Morbid facts. Part 24. A 13-year-old Ryan White got AIDS from a blood donor in 1984. He was only given 6 months to live. Even though doctors said he posed absolutely zero risk to students, he was banned from returning to school by a petition signed by 117 parents. An auction was even held to raise funds to keep him out, and a local newspaper that supported him received death threats. The family was forced to leave town when a bullet was shot through the window of their home. Ryan outlived the doctor's diagnosis by 5 years, dying at the age of 19. Morbid facts. Part 24. A 13-year-old Ryan White got AIDS from a blood donor in 1984. He was only given 6 months to live.
Find your wins. New Amsterdam Vodka.
Home services from the Home Depot. Experts you can hire for upgrades, installations, and home maintenance. Backed by
Salutations, everybody. It is Maddie here today. Hope you're all doing absolutely excellent. And today we're gathering for yet again a ton of Xbox news.
I do got the movie. It's on a different website though. But I do got the movie though. Some movie called Onion Play.
Turn on your
I don't know if y'all heard that
it's a
before.
whole lot different now. That's it, everyone. Thanks for coming. See you later. I'm just joking. I'm going to be here for another like 15 minutes. Let's talk a little bit more about Xbox news, ladies and gentlemen, because what we got here today is a major leadership shakeup. We're going to dive into that because Core AI has officially invaded Xbox. What does that mean? We'll dive into it. But also on top of that, to kind of contrast that move, like I saw the Core AI team moving to Xbox, I'm like, oh boy. And there's still a little bit of that in me. But then Asha announced some news after that. I went, well, the scale's just balanced. And I kind of like what she did there, too. Let's talk about it in a whole nuanced conversation. If you're new here, here's what Xbox is doing. Consider subscribing. Let's start off with The Verge, where they posted an article titled Microsoft's new Xbox shakeup is all about platform changes. Before we dive into this platform change, you should probably know the work background of Asha Sharma. All you have to do is kind of just plant in your brain here some of the key companies that she worked for, being, of course, Instacart, her being president of Core AI at Microsoft, her time at Meta. All of this is going to be quite relevant as we go through the new hires for Team Xbox. Let's start with the top of the changes. We'll see some veterans depart, promotions, and new faces with more technical expertise to help the Xbox platform team. Jared Palmer, who used to work with Sharma in Microsoft's Core AI division, is joining Xbox as VP of Engineering and a technical advisor to Sharma. In a memo to Xbox employees seen by The Verge, Sharma says that Palmer will work directly with me on our most complex product and engineering problems with a focus on developer tooling, taste, and infrastructure. You can see Jared Palmer's work history here on his LinkedIn profile. And in particular, I want you to pay attention to his very short time at GitHub. If you just simply search up GitHub right now, whether it be on YouTube or even on just Google, you'll start to see some stories popping up. GitHub has been having a lot of issues these last few months. For example, there were some recent incidents just in late April alone where people were having issues with like pull requests, which is obviously like a big core part of what GitHub does. Just a few days later, there was a search-related incident. So like GitHub's been on top of it and trying to communicate about it. But this guy was the SVP of GitHub during this stretch and then just like bounced and he's now Team Xbox. So when we have what's happening with GitHub, which isn't like by any stretch a complete disaster, but you see where things started to unravel now that is a technical advisor for Xbox. I think looking a little deeper, that's not the best endorsement at this moment in time. We'll see how it plays out. Next up, Tim Allen. Yeah, Tim Allen's joined Xbox. How about that? Tim Allen, former Microsoft Core AI VP of Design at GitHub, again, Senior VP of Design and Research, is also joining Xbox to lead design. Sharma says that Allen's appointment is the first time bringing together product design, design engineering, research, and creative with a fan-first focus. Looking at Tim Allen's LinkedIn profile here, you'll see again a little bit of history with GitHub, but hey, he also worked at Instacart. Specifically, he was there during the same time Asha Sharma was. Starting to see a connection here. What you're seeing here is Asha bringing in a lot of her old team, whether it be people from Instacart, people from Meta, people from Core AI. All of them are coming together under Team Xbox. There's two ways to feel about this, right? When Asha was first brought in, and obviously the verdict is still out on her, in my opinion at least. When she was first brought in, I looked at her work history and went, no game experience. But you know what? After seeing how Phil, I think, took a pretty soft approach in some ways to Xbox as a brand, and it felt like, at least as a fan, looking from the outside in, avoided some tough calls that when they came crunching down on him because of Microsoft, he had to make a lot of ruthless decisions that made no sense for the business. Of course, mainly at the end of last year with some of the studio shutdowns and project cancellations that probably had a lot of potential. Again, it's business at the end of the day, but I feel like if there were some tougher calls made earlier in the generation, that could have potentially been avoided. I say all this because I do feel like there is a value to just bringing in executives who don't have love for the game, but are just business people. Some of the most celebrated executives in gaming, like let's throw Reggie Fils-Aimé in there. This guy had a large come up in Pizza Hut and then jumped over to Nintendo of America. You know, he was a great executive, but he also understood the gaming business well. And I'm hoping that's just the case here. Keyword on help, because who knows? Next up, Jonathan McKay, former head of growth at Microsoft's core AI division, is also joining Xbox to lead its growth, data platform, and analytics. Evan Chaki, a former general manager in core AI, is joining a new team in Xbox to lead a forward deployed engineering group focused on removing